As we mentioned, City State's Attorney Ivan Bates says there were false and misleading statements when Marilyn Mosby's office filed the original motion to vacate Syed's sentence in 2022. Attorney Jeremy Eldridge, who is not affiliated with the case, says there may have been other motives behind Mosby's decision.
We now know that the attempt to vacate his conviction was done only days before Marilyn Mosby herself was set to initially pick a jury in her federal case before it was inevitably postponed. So that action by her office has to be put in that historical perspective to truly understand what happens in the motion. The investigation by the Mosby administration, we now know, was flawed and rushed.
Fox 45's Jeff Abel joins us live. And Jeff, you asked attorneys whether Mosby could face legal action. What did they say?
Well, you know, prosecutors are almost completely immune from any kind of repercussions, but that doesn't keep some defendants from taking them to task anyway. When convicted killer Adnan Syed was set free 2 years ago, it was the office of former State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby who led the charge for his release. New evidence from an exhaustive investigation, she claimed, had proven Syed's innocence. But today,
we blocked out the noise, and we had to focus on every single thing and look at it as if it was brand new.
Current State's Attorney Ivan Bates says Mosby's investigation had proven nothing.
There was, from what we view as, no investigation. There were no additional tests. There were nothing at all.
There are prosecutors within this office that were told they were part of an investigation, but never given any guidance on what that investigation would entail.
There was outcome bias in favor of a conclusion that Mr. Syed was innocent or at least wrongfully convicted.
Bates accuses Mosby of using false and misleading statements in order to secure Syed's release.
Well, it's definitely not an isolated incident. The defense bar can tell you, unfortunately, years and years upon years of stories that amount to prosecutorial misconduct.
Attorney Latoya Francis Williams says the Syed case is part of a pattern of prosecutorial misconduct. She now represents Keith Davis, who Mosby's office sent to trial 4 times for the same murder and never earned a conviction. She's now preparing to sue the former chief prosecutor.
Under the Mosby administration, he was prosecuted maliciously.
But some experts say challenging the questionable actions of a prosecutor is a difficult mission.
They're almost completely immune from their actions.
One of the areas that immunity does not stretch is the libel, the slander, the defamation, and the conduct that prosecutors engage in.
Francis Williams says it's time prosecutors adhere to a tighter set of checks and balances. For now, Francis Williams believes the misconduct accusations in the Syed case will open many other cases to the prospect of a review.
If you have the audacity to have false and misleading statements in one case, what stops you from doing it in another?
She predicts many other attorneys tonight are sifting through prior caseloads and trying to determine if any of their cases have also been touched by prosecutorial misconduct. We're live. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.